I have GPS. If I get lost, I'm good. All right, let's go.
My battery just died.
So bump started.
Yeah, we are.
Bump started, John. John, you can't bump start.
Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. Julia here's bike won't start, so we're gonna plug in the old battery pack to it, see if it gets going.
At least this one's easy to get to.
Yeah, it's pretty good. This is why Hollywood does multiple takes, y'all. Sometimes the equipment doesn't work. Sometimes the lighting's wrong. Hey, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now we're gonna get on the road. See that? We're gonna get on the road. Hopefully she doesn't stall it later on. So I've connected with a couple of my neighbors here. They got sport bikes. The guy on the left has a Tuono, I think it's a second generation. And his wife there has a fairly new, I think 2017 Yamaha FCO9. And then the guy on the 900-pound Harley, hey, he gets to ride in the back and smoke cigars. Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're going on a ride. We're gonna go play on some of the back roads. Hopefully I cleaned off the lenses enough. Yeah, there you go. 3, 2, 1, go. You know, folks, this is social distancing done right. You're at least 6 feet away from everybody. And if you're not, you're having a really bad day. Something to be said for that. So we're gonna get on Glen Road. It's sort of a slower road, but it has some tight corners, a couple of line corners. It's down here in Potomac, Maryland. And it's a fun little road, and it cuts through to some other cool roads. So that's what we're doing today. It's funny, if you've watched my videos, I think there's only one group ride video on there, but I don't typically go on group rides. So a little bit of story time. Back in 2015 or so, a friend of mine worked for Mission Barbecue, which is like a local barbecue joint, semi-national now. But he invited me out to this group ride that they were doing, and I thought it was going to be a lot of fun. And they expected about 150 bikes to show up, and everybody registered, but 450 bikes showed up. It was just nuts. They ended up breaking us into like 3 different groups, and whoa, hello. They ended up breaking us into like 3 groups. It wasn't well escorted. I don't think they were prepared for that many bikes. And there were a couple of guys in my group that were jackasses, and they wanted to catch up to each other, so they did. But they damn near ran me off the road once, and I almost ran them off the road once. And that was the last group ride I went on until 2017. I had my Vaquero, and I was a member of an online forum, not related to motorcycles, but they decided to go on a weekend trip and invited me along with them. So I met up with 25 people that I had never met in person, rode all day, ended up at a hotel and the 9/11 Memorial in Shanksville, PA, and had a blast that weekend. And then came home the next day. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was the complete antithesis, which is probably not the right word, but it was the complete opposite of that first group ride I went on, which really was the first group ride I'd ever been on with more than like 4 bikes. And ever since that ride in 2017, I haven't really gone on any group rides, mostly 4 or 5 bikes. So really, I guess it depends on your definition of group ride. But I meet up with Brian and Julia here occasionally, and I'll pick 1 or 2 people. Usually I like my wife to ride with me on her bike, but she hasn't been riding much lately, so I go out on solo rides a lot. But this is really cool. I'm glad to get out with Brian and Julia today. They ride a lot faster, so I don't go on too many rides with them. But they're on their Spring Shakedown ride, so they're gonna take it easy, which is why they haven't left me in the dust yet. So question, do you go on group rides? I'd love to hear other people's experience of group rides, good and bad. I don't really like I said, I'm not going on a group ride with like 10 or more bikes unless I know the people, or in the case of that online forum, I'll ride with all of them because they did a really good safety briefing at the beginning and they kept their pace. Basically, you're doing the speed limit, maybe a few over here and there, but you're generally just cruising along, enjoying the scenery, which is my style of riding. While I get after it every once in a while, I don't really enjoy pushing the limits too far, too often, or constantly. Just a corner here and there, just to get the old heart rate up a little bit, get the ticker pumping the blood, if you will. And there are a ton of bicyclists out today. That's a 2.5 Men reference. Well, I bet Brian is up there pissed off. That guy, he used to do like track days and stuff, so he used to ride a lot faster. He's not a street squid though. He just likes to do the speed limit around the corner. Doesn't matter what the recommended speed is. He's gonna do the speed limit. Hey, before I forget, thanks for coming with us today. I really enjoyed bringing you all with me. So if you like this video, leave it a like. And if you got time, go check out some of my other videos on the channel. I do product reviews and how-tos and motovlogging tips and stuff like that. So if you like any of those, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon and you'll get notified when I put up new videos. But you already knew that because you've been watching YouTube for more than 5 minutes. Anyway, let's get back to the ride. So now we're on Quarry Mill. I know this road and it's pretty bumpy. So I'm gonna take it nice and easy, but this is a good test for their new suspensions. They had them redone, I think front and back, and set up for their weight, new shocks and all sorts of stuff. I keep meaning to do suspension on this bike. It at least needs a taller set of rear shocks just for more travel, not to actually lift the bike up. That looks like gravel. But I'm thinking about going with a set of, what are they called? Oleans. Everybody calls them Olins, but I watched a Traveling Tall video one time where he was at the factory and they called them Oleans. So maybe that's what they are. But they're not too far from me. They're like 800 miles. Maybe I'll ride there. That'd be cool. I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the part of the ride where John gets lost. And this time I take 2 more people with me. Oh, I love being an idiot sometimes. It's not a first, and it won't be the last. Turns out I didn't get everybody as lost as we thought I would. Okay, we are now on Seneca Road, Maryland 112. We have begun the second half of our ride where we head back home. We're almost home. We had a good time. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. And go peruse the channel. Maybe there's something else that'll entertain or inform you. I aim to do both. I don't aim well. I think I missed my target. But I still have a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you enjoyed riding with us today. I hope you, I can't even speak. I hope you enjoyed riding with us today, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, keep the shiny side up. Bye.